Hi, I'm Al. Today I want to go through something I found that's pretty cool on the internet, making an emergency water filtration system. You can make this thing for pretty much under about $45, and I've seen a lot of people put just muddy water through this thing, contaminated water. I'm not going to do a demonstration today. I'm just going to show you how to make the thing. But I want to point out that to really purify water, you're going to need fire, you're going to need to boil the water, and just to make sure that everything's good to go. I would recommend also that you use Clorox bleach on water to kill anything inside. I'm going to use it in my situation, in my bug out situation. This is something that you're obviously, if you've got to walk out on your own 2 feet with a backpack on, it might not be something you're going to be able to carry. But you then again, you may be able to. Who knows what your situation's going to be. The things that you're going to need are 2 buckets. Now you can get FDA approved buckets to put food in. These buckets are not. I got these at a local tool store. They're 5-gallon buckets. So if you leave water in them, there's going to be chemical leaching. So once you do your filtration, pour your water pour your filtered water out of the bucket into another container that's approved to hold the water. For filtering purposes, I don't think this is going to be such a big deal. These things only cost a couple bucks. The one thing, some other things that you're going to need are simply a clean cloth or towel. And what I'm going to use this for, what I actually would use this for, is for draping over the unfiltered water bucket with the filter in it and dumping the water through this to take out big things like twigs or leaves or anything of that nature. Recommend that you have a 3/8 drill bit, 3/8 drill bit, and also a 1/2-inch drill bit. Scotch-Brite to with the Scotch-Brite on the one side and the sponge on the other side to actually clean your filter off when you're done using it. You can lightly scrub this on the ceramic filter. It'll clean the filter off really well. Clorox bleach is what I use, and the deal with this is it's a 1/2 teaspoon for every 5 gallons. Very easy to remember. Some people say put it in the contaminated water to kill everything. Let it sit for 30 minutes. Some people say put it in the clean water and mix it up and then let it sit for 30 minutes. I personally am going to do both. I don't think, I'm going to put a little in the clean water. I'll probably put a half cap full per 5 gallons in dirty water and a couple drops in my clean water, because the filter I have actually will take out 95% of this bleach. So you do what you want to do and what you feel comfortable with. But that's something I'll carry around with me. That particular bottle will do 2,800 gallons of water with the amount in there. That's a 3-quart bottle, I believe it is. Now, the filter I'm using is called a candle. This is called a Dalton candle, and it's actually made in England. They're pretty tough to find here. You're going to have to get it offline. I didn't find a place that had them in my area, but there are other ceramic filters that you can get. I know Walmart carries some brands. I don't know how much of the contaminant they take out, but I'm going to show you here real quick what Dalton does. This panel will give you an idea of all the particulates that it takes out. You can pause the video at this point and read this if you would like to, but we're going to get back to the video. What comes in this pack is what's referred to as a candle filter, and it looks like a candle. And this is all ceramic. Now, ceramic water filtration has been around for a very long time. There are folks over in Asia that actually make giant clay bowls that they dump water in, and the water drips from the bottom of the clay bowls for filtration. They've been doing it for hundreds and hundreds of years. So this system's been around for quite some time. This isn't something that's new. But what this comes with, what this comes with is a little screw cap, and it just screws right off. And I'm going to screw it now. And it comes with a rubber bushing All right, this rubber bushing is going to stay on the filter when we insert it into the 5-gallon container, which I'll show you how to do that in a minute or two. Where the water is actually dripping out at is through this hole right here. So the water is going to surround this ceramic candle. It's going to saturate it and slowly drip through this hole down into the clean water bucket. This process takes a while. You're not going to dump water in and have water ready for you to drink in 10 minutes. 5 gallons is probably going to take quite a few hours, so realize that as well. I'm going to keep all this out right now, set it down here and out of the way. Excuse me for bending. Now, I'm going to only damage one of these buckets. There are a few people on the internet that say, you know, you can put a spigot on your clean water bucket, you know, to drain water out of it, you know, like a little spigot or access point for the water. I say not, because I'm going to dump this water, once it's clean, I'm going to dump this water out of the container into a container that'll hold water safely. But the first thing that you want to do is we're gonna drill a hole in one of the lids here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first is actually drill a hole in the bucket and put the filter in. So this is the bucket that I'm going to put the filter in. I'm going to score the bottom of the bucket here with my knife so that my drill has a place to go. We're going to go ahead and drill that. This is a 3/8 hole. 3/8 hole. That coincides with the end of the filter. And I want to make sure that this fits. The first thing I want to do again is take out my knife and get off all the boogers from this thing very quickly. I'm not trying to do product placement here. But I just got off all the boogers with the knife so that there's nothing that's going to block that bushing. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is take the 1/2 inch and drill it through the top of the top. And basically I'll set it down on this bucket here to do this. Interesting. Again, take your knife out to get rid of all the spurs that are on this thing. Now, here's how this is going to work. This is your collection bucket for the filtered water. This is the lid with the hole in it, and the filtration bucket is actually going to sit right on top like this, as you can see. Now, to put your filtration system in there, you're going to take your candle, put your bushing on, place the candle into the bucket with the bushing on, turn it upside down, and just put the nut on. And hand tighten it. It doesn't need to be extremely tight, but there you go. There is your filtration system in there. This holds 5 gallons of water, and then when you place this down, if you'll notice, I'm going to place it down on top of the bucket. It goes right into the hole, and I'm going to lift the lid up. It's sealed all the way. I'm going to lift the lid up to show you, the lid's on the bottom of this bucket, that you can see that the hole's coming through, and that's where the water's going to drip through. Now, what's nice about this system is, again, what I like about it is that I'm using one bucket to put holes into and one bucket that doesn't have holes in it, so I can use this bucket for anything else. It's very economical, and it'll give you some great drinking water. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave comments below and I will try to answer them for you. Have a good day.